8 must-do exercises for massive forearms and wrists. First things first, let's talk about anatomy. Your forearms are made up of 3 key muscle groups: the wrist flexors, which are on the underside of your forearm, the wrist extensors, which are on the top, and the brachioradialis, that big, meaty muscle that really gives your forearm that thick, muscular look. Now, I know a lot of you are probably wondering, can you actually make your wrists bigger? Well, the truth is, your wrist size is largely determined by genetics and bone structure. Some guys are just born with those thick, powerful wrists, while others have to work a little harder for it. But don't let that discourage you. Even if you're not genetically blessed in the wrist department, you can still achieve an impressive, muscular look by focusing on building up your forearm muscles. So, how do we go about doing that? I've got 8 exercises for you that will absolutely blast your forearms and have you struggling to open pickle jars in no time. First up, we've got wrist extensions. To do this, sit down on a bench with a dumbbell in your hand, rest your forearm on your thigh with your palm facing down, and extend your wrist up towards the ceiling. You'll really feel that burn in your wrist extensors, which are crucial for developing that upper forearm thickness. Next, we're flipping things over for some wrist curls. Same setup as the extensions, but this time your palm is facing up. Let the dumbbell roll down to your fingertips, then curl it back up towards your wrist. This one targets your wrist flexors, which are key for building that lower forearm size and strength. Exercise number 3 is grip crushers. If you really want to take your forearm training to the next level, invest in a good hand gripper. These things are amazing for building raw gripping strength, which translates directly to bigger, stronger forearms. Just be careful not to shake anyone's hand too hard after a few sets of these. You might break some fingers. Now, let's talk about the farmer's carry. This one is as simple as it gets. Just grab a heavy dumbbell in each hand, stand up tall, and start walking. You might feel a little silly at first, but trust me, this exercise is no joke. Your forearms and grip will be put to the ultimate test as you struggle to hold onto those weights. And as an added bonus, farmer's carries are great for building total body strength and stability. For exercise 5, we're doing reverse curls. These are just like regular bicep curls, but with your palms facing down instead of up. This slight tweak in hand positioning makes a huge difference in terms of which muscles are being targeted. Reverse curls put a ton of emphasis on your brachioradialis and wrist extensors, making them an essential exercise for anyone looking to build thick, muscular forearms. Moving on, we've got hammer curls. Grab a dumbbell in each hand, keep your palms facing each other, and curl those weights up towards your shoulders. You'll really feel this one in your brachioradialis, which is that big, meaty muscle that runs along the top of your forearm. Hammer curls are one of the best exercises for adding serious size to this muscle group. Exercise 7 is the inverted row. To do this, set up a bar in a power rack or Smith machine at about waist height, lie down underneath it, and grab on with an overhand grip. From there, keep your body straight and pull your chest up to the bar, really focusing on squeezing your shoulder blades together at the top. You'll feel this one in your forearms, shoulders, and upper back. It's a true total upper body exercise. Last but certainly not least, we've got towel pull-ups. These are a favorite among hardcore forearm fanatics, and for good reason. To do them, simply throw a towel over a pull-up bar, grab on with both hands, and start pulling. The thick, unstable surface of the towel makes these significantly harder than regular pull-ups, and your forearms will be screaming by the end. If you can bang out a few sets of these, you know you've got some serious forearm strength. So, those are the exercises, 8 moves that will absolutely destroy your forearms and have you well on your way to building those thick, muscular lower arms you've always wanted. But exercise selection is only one part of the equation. To really maximize your forearm growth, you need to focus on 3 key things. First, you need to increase your training volume. And by that, I mean you need to be using heavy weights and really challenging yourself on every set. Don't be afraid to go heavy and keep your reps low. Your forearms respond really well to that kind of training. Aim for 2 to 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps on most of these exercises, and really focus on squeezing the muscle and establishing that mind-muscle connection. Second, you need to eat enough protein. Your muscles need those amino acids to repair and grow, so if you're not eating enough protein, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Aim for at least 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day. That might sound like a lot, but trust me, it's worth it. Load up on chicken, steak, eggs, and protein shakes, and watch those forearms grow. And finally, you need to stay consistent. Building big, strong forearms takes time and dedication. You can't just do a few sets of wrist curls once a week and expect to see results. You need to be hitting these exercises hard at least 2 to 3 times per week, and really making them a priority in your training. Consistency is key, guys. But let's be real, forearm training is important, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. If you really want to transform your physique and build a body that turns heads and drops jaws, you need to be focusing on your entire body. Legs, glutes, abs, they all matter. If you liked this video, do me a favor and smash that like button. It really helps us out and lets us know that you're enjoying the content. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the Fantastic channel for more awesome fitness advice, workout routines, and nutrition tips.